Hi Cancer, welcome back to the Raven Oracle. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Monique and we are going to get stuck right into your reading for the month of November. All right, so while I'm shuffling these cards, I do these daily doses of the divine every day. They are short readings that you can just watch on the go. So consider subscribing if this reading resonates for you and click your notification bell. And then also don't forget to like, share, and comment. I love hearing from you after a reading. All right, so Cancer, I'm going to draw an overarching energy card for the month, and then we're going to get stuck into your reading. Okay, so what I've drawn for you is the Three of Cups. So lovely celebration energy, creation energy, card of fertility, growth, everything to do with expansion that you can think of, and it's celebration. Okay, celebrating with loved ones, celebrating with your community. You could be set in a job situation where you could be celebrating or about to. Okay, in South Africa here we're reaching the end of our year, and they always all these businesses do like events where they have their awards and they celebrate people and they have big parties, and you know, it's the end of the year. So in South Africa we always do things at the end of the year, and then we start afresh in January. Okay, so everything is like coming to a close. Schools are, you know, kids are writing exams and then they'll be finishing and they'll be having a nice long break. So it's all about celebration at the end of this year. Okay, so whenever you're watching this, wherever you are in the world, there's definitely this energy for my Cancerians. I don't know if that's a word. For the Cancer people, definitely something is happening, or Spirit is drawing your attention to this energy. Okay, so it could be that it is time for you to celebrate, and Spirit is saying it is time to grow. It is time to expand. This is the number 3. 3 is about creation, expansion. Okay, so I'm going to start with your tarot reading. I'm going to do a nice classic 3-card spread for you, and then we'll finish with a few extra cards. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. What do you have for Cancer for the month of November? 5 of Swords. Fives have a little bit of a conflict energy about them. They have a little bit of a you have to fight for what you want, and it's also about strategy, being clever, and deciding what you actually want for your life. Also looking at your life from the perspective of someone who is fighting for what they want. Okay, but also it can be about being the victim, okay, which is obviously a position none of us want to be in. So Cancer, whatever your situation is at the moment, where are you finding yourself in this scenario? Are you finding yourself as the victor, or are you feeling like you are the one that is on the losing side? Whatever that is, I really feel strongly that Spirit wants you to focus on the things that are going right instead of the things that are going wrong. When life brings challenges for us, we tend to focus on the more negative things, and then we lose sight of gratitude, and then what happens is that we start closing down. You know, we start blocking ourselves off to those things in our lives that bring us that joy and that happiness, that bring us this energy, this fresh creation, this expansive energy. Okay, so when we focused on what we have lost, what we have, those things that perhaps we really wanted to achieve but that we couldn't for this year. So it could be that you're reaching the end of the year and you're looking back and you're going, oh, I've lost so much, I failed at so much. And now the reason I do this in inverted commas, if fail, okay, because there isn't such a thing as failure. There's such a thing as things not working out, and then you learning from them and growing from them. So there are 2 ways that you can look at things that don't work out. Okay, you can be in that victim mentality where it's like the world and people are against you, or you could look at it and say, things didn't go the way I wanted. That person, those people didn't turn out the way I expected them to turn out. So I'm going to choose to let that go. I'm going to learn from that situation. I'm not going to repeat that situation. Because when you go into like a repetitive cycle, that's when the lessons come back to you again and again until you learn and move on and grow and move away from it, okay? And never go back to it. So I think some of you need to hear that. Some of you need to focus on letting go of what hasn't worked out for you and start looking at the things that have, the lessons that you've learned from them, how much stronger you have become because of it. Okay, focus on that, Cancer. Don't focus on what you've, the down in the dumps. Oh, why did I do that? That kind of energy. Focus on how much you have learned from a situation, how much you have learned from what that person did to you. Okay, very important as well. I'm getting this from Spirit, that you let go of anger. Okay, you let go of regret. Definitely let go of guilt. Guilt is like an emotion that you just don't need to have in your life. It is not something that you should ever carry with you, that you should ever even feel, okay? Because there's no point to guilt. There is no reason to feel guilty. If you feel like you have done something wrong to someone, you go and sort it out. You own it. Yes, I did this. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Okay. But then once you've done that, you've forgiven yourself. You've forgiven if another person needs to be forgiven. Okay. Once you've done that, you have to let it go. You can't drag it with you into your future. Okay. Because you're going to keep that energy with you, and it is just going to keep pulling you down, Cancer. It's just going to keep dragging you down. I'm saying this for someone today. Just be careful that you don't live in that negative victim mentality. You're trying to move into your future. You are trying to expand. This is the energy that Spirit wants you to focus on. You want to celebrate your life. You want to live in that expansive, forward thinking, you're looking ahead, you're making your plans. That is the energy that you should be inhabiting every day. Okay, not in the stuff that didn't work out. You are a human being. Things are not going to work out. That relationship isn't going to work. You are going to lose a job. There are things that are not going to turn out the way that you wanted them to turn out. But the lesson is, Cancer, is that you learn from those situations and then you move on. You let them go and you move on. So I'm definitely saying this for someone today, because that's what Spirit is giving me. Okay, so the middle card in a 3-card spread is the blockage challenge position. But look at this card that I've drawn for the challenge position. Strength. Major arcana energy right here. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, some of you need to grab hold of your courage. You need to make decisions to let people go, to let things go, to move on from a situation that is making you feel like you are the loser, that you are the victim, that you've lost something. Okay. Yes, you might have lost something. You might have lost the love of somebody. Okay. And I'm not making light of this, by the way. Okay. Have your moment of feeling sad, feeling down, but you cannot stay there, Cancer. It is vital that you find your courage and determination again and you move on from it. And I really feel that strongly. This is why this card is in this position, because I feel like some of you have to remember that you are this powerful, mighty being that can tame any beast. I mean, this person is taming the beast, this lion, the most powerful creature, okay, that exists. Okay, I mean, I suppose I don't have to do comparisons here, but I mean, have you seen the paw of a lion male, of a male lion, fully grown male lion? I mean, it is ridiculous. Okay, that jaw, that power, the awesomeness of a lion. And here this person is walking up to this lion and closing its mouth. Can you see what I'm trying to get at here, Cancer? You are the person taming that lion. Okay, you are the one that is in control of the situation. You are the one that is that is taking back control of things that don't feel like you are in control of anymore. Okay, this is definitely feeling like something has been done to you, but you are not feeling the victorious one in this situation. Spirit is saying it is time to remember that you have all the backing. So can you see the infinity sign sitting at the top of this person's head? Infinity sign means presence of the divine. This person is being protected by the divine. That is why they have the courage to walk up to a lion and close its mouth and take control of this creature. All right, so those of you who know the story of I think it's Daniel, okay, and he gets thrown into the den of lions, and then he tames the lions, okay? The lions don't kill him, all right, because God is protecting him. I love that story because it's like this king thinks that he is having one up on Daniel and telling him these lions are going to rip you apart. I am in charge. I'm in control of you. I'm ruling over you. And Daniel, who's just like, is not nowhere near being a king, okay, and with no power, no authority, goes into the lion's den, puts his faith in God, and doesn't get touched. That is the way Spirit sees you, by the way. Okay, that is who you are. You are Daniel taming the beast. Okay, so Cancer, you are supported, you are loved, and you are protected. And it is time to find your courage. Let's have a look at the outcome card. 7 of Wands. So the sevens, especially in this card, you can see he's in a very defensive position. But what I'm getting from Spirit for you is that you need to stand your ground. Okay, you're not being in a defensive position because you're a victim and you feel like the world is attacking you. The Spirit is saying you are in a defensive position because you are holding the high ground, you are taking control of your life, and you are telling other people in your life and in your circumstances, no further, I am in charge. You are not allowed to come into my space, okay? You are not allowed to rule over me. You are not allowed to growl and hiss and swipe at me because I am in charge. And Spirit is saying it is time that you start taking up this defensive position, Cancer. You start being the victor, the warrior, the lion tamer, because you are protected. All right. You have the higher ground, Cancer. You are not being pounded into the ground. You are the one that's at the top, and everyone else, or whatever situation it is that you're finding yourself in where you're feeling like everything is against you or someone is against you. Okay, that is not the truth of it. You have to remember who you are, that you are the power and authority in your life, Cancer. I cannot stress that more strongly. I'm feeling so fired up for you right now. Okay, you need to take back control, Cancer, of whatever this is. It could be in a love relationship. Maybe some of you have a narcissist in your life that's trying to dominate you and control you. It is time that you start taking back your control. It is time for you. Remember, you have the entire backing of your angel spirits and guides and the universe behind you. It is time for you to stand your ground and say to whoever, whatever, no further. Okay. From the psychic reading card, from the psychic reading deck. Loved ones in spirit. You are surrounded by, even if you you don't have someone that has passed, okay? And if you have someone that has passed, that person, those people, it can even be your ancestors that you are trusting right now, okay? But everyone that is in the spirit world is around you, protecting you and giving you the courage that you need to face the situation, all right, and conquer and be the victor. Stand your ground, Cancer. I just get that so strongly for you. Stand your ground, all right, and you are surrounded by love and protection. Angels, the people in your life, maybe you have lost someone and you're just feeling their presence very strongly at the moment. Trust that feeling. Okay, really, really trust that feeling, because that's why this card was drawn for you. That is Spirit saying, believe that you are protected. Okay, Dove, take the leap of faith. A dove, if you can see in this card, okay, there are feathers floating all around, okay? And here you have a card about the dove, all right? So it says, take a leap of faith, trust that you are being protected by your angels, trust that you have the entire universe, that all that power and authority, okay, that is you, by the way, that is inside you, that is who you actually are in truth, okay? That is what you have backing you. There is nothing, Cancer, that you cannot do for yourself. All right, so you are not a victim. You are the victor. You are the lion tamer. All right, number 8, infinity, presence of the divine. Everything is on your side. All right, so stop thinking that it's not. It is time for you to celebrate your life. It is time for you to expand. It is time for you to grow. It is time for you to find love and joy and a passion for life again, Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave it there. It's a very clear reading, very passionate reading. And I certainly hope this resonated for some of you. All right, if it did, please subscribe, click your notification bell, smash that like button, and leave a comment. I'd love hearing from you. Okay, and I'll see you next time, Cancer. Bye.